Hey guys, it's Wally. Today, it's Tuesday night. Tomorrow's Homebrew Wednesday. All right, enough of the shenanigans. Not drinking out of the Keyser tonight. I got, I don't know if you guys can see that, the Dean's list, and this is Mike Dean's Poppin' Pills. So let's read it. My very first venture into the style, the German Pilsner has a base of Pilsner with Tetning, Saaz, Hallertau, middle Fruf for hops. Enjoy. It's 5.3% ABV. So we're going to get into it, talk about that beer, talk about what I got going on, and then we'll call it a day. Nice hiss. Smoke. So Mike sent me a message the other day telling me that I had beer on the way. So I got it today. I got it this afternoon, early this afternoon. I'm thinking 2-ish or so. So that's all in. Super crystal clear. Yeah, you can see my ugly mug through it. So yeah, I was super excited to get it. He told me what I was going to get. So this beer was right on the top of my list of wanting to try. So anyway, without further ado, right? Smells like a Pilsner. Smells a lot like the Pilsner I've been crushing on quite a bit here, the commercial Pilsner that I've been talking about the last few Homebrew Wednesdays. The hops are a little bit different. Well, of course, I don't know what's in the other in the commercial Pilsner, but the color is right there. I don't know if Mike used all 100% Pilsner malt or if he put any kind of adjunct, especially grains in there or what. So I don't know what yeast he used. So, but anyway, it's a beautiful beer. Smells great. Smells awesome. It's a good beer. That's very good. Yeah. Bready. A little bit of sweetness in the back end of it. Very good. But it dries out. It's super dry. Got some malt sweetness, but it just dries right out. So I'm gonna crush this beer while we talk. So what have I been up to? So I've got my SJ pour beer kegged. So that's all done. And while I was doing that, if you guys participated in the yeast experiment, so Gary, main brew guy, sent you these brew tubers, pint glasses, and he also sent you 2 little vials of maniacal yeast. One's Berserker, and one was I can't remember the name of it. But anyway, I procreated some yeast, propagated. I didn't procreate anything. Propagated. Now I just can't talk at all. So let me go get those. I'll be right back. Oh, excuse me. All right, so this is freshly spun up, cold crashed, decanted, and just RO water out of a commercial bottle, top off water. So that's nice and clean, and that is Juggernaut. So that's Maniacal Juggernaut. So there's quite a bit there. Started out with something like the size of your fingernail, your little pinky nail. That's about how big the yeast sample was. Then the other one is Berserker. So that one's there, freshly spun up, cold crashed, decanted, and topped off with bottled RO water, drinking water. So yeah, so now I've got a little bit of a yeast bank going on. So yeah, and you probably hear some thudding, sound like people wrestling. I got a new puppy dog Saturday. Picked him up Saturday, and him and my oldest are going at it. He's a little Australian Shepherd mix. He's about 40 some odd pounds, about half the size of my other dog, which is about 86 pounds. So they're wrestling. So Got some yeast. Got some yeast grown. Got my SJ pour beer sitting in there. Forced carbon right now. It'll be done Thursday. I've got my DIPA still sitting cold crashing in the fermentation fridge there, fermentation chamber. I can keg that at any minute I want to, but I've got to clean a keg. So really, that's all I got going on with me. I got all my stuff to brew a proper Pilsner in the mail. So I've got my WLP 800 yeast, and I got a pound of saws. The one I'm going to do is going to be all saws, unless I better with something else, but I doubt it. I'll probably just do 100% saws throughout the whole entire boil. So I don't think I'm going to dry hop it. I think I'm just going to let it go. I'll do the fast fermentation, the fast lagering technique, so I can get it turned around from the time I brew it until the time I'm drinking in about 3 weeks, and it'd be damn near this clear. But anyway, guys, I have talked quite a bit, and yeah, next week will be a new week. I don't know what I'm doing. It's a 3-day weekend, so if you guys, more days coming up. So you remember the reason for Memorial Day, and Mike, this beer's good. It is yummy. So yeah, I'm gonna have to brew it pretty soon. I don't know if the wife's gonna let me brew too much, but then again, she's got a little bit of a broken leg. She was outside. We just got done walking the dogs, and they got inside of our fence and they started playing. Our 86-pound dog ran into the side of her left knee and broke her fibula. Cracked it, not clean through, so it's not in pieces. It's still together. It's just cracked, but it's right below the knee. So basically, there's nothing they can do. I'll put her on crutches, and it's basically, she says it feels like a big pulled muscle. Just that kind of aching. Can't put a whole lot of weight on her leg, so she'll be fine. But anyway, yeah, accidents happen, right? So at that point, she can't exactly chase me down and beat me up, although she is on crutches, so maybe she could beat me up. But anyway, guys, that's it for me. I will see you guys next week. Maybe next week we have the SJ Pour results. Gosh, excuse me. So maybe we'll know if I'm moving on or not. Now, I'll tell you one thing about this particular beer. I've got everything there. That's the brew sheet. That's the printout of Beersmith brewing instructions, right? One thing that happened with this beer is it did not attenuate as much as the previous brew did. Not by much, but I'm kind of on the fence with that. I kind of like it a little bit better. Not quite as dry. So yeah, that's all I'm going to tell you guys about this beer. We'll know more after the finals are over if I move on. So yeah, and this maniacal yeast, both of these guys, man, as soon as you turn the stir plate off, they just fall out of suspension. So they flocculate hard, almost like an SO4, something like a 1968 or something. They just immediately fall out of suspension. It's crazy. What the hell I'd stopped the stir plate, and I was just I pulled the magnet out of the bottom of it, pulled the stir bar out of the bottom of it with a magnet, and I went to pour some out, and I didn't pour out enough to get into these jars. So then, I was just messing around, and I stirred it up. Well, I just set it down, and it was 30 seconds, maybe if that, and it was just like almost clear again. So yeah, this stuff fluctuates big times. So anyway, guys, that's enough. Squirrel. Sunshiny. You know what I mean? I can't stay on task. I can't do anything. So all right, guys, that's it. I'm out. Cheers. See you guys next week.